Good morning to all of you, and welcome to today's session of Micro Hits. We start with the expressing our gratefulness to anyone and everyone that we are grateful for, and in silence and with reverence. Hold our hands near our heart. And express our reverence. Thank you. We now center ourselves. By relaxing. Take 2 deep breaths. Ask ourselves to relax. Relax the top of our head and let the relaxation flow to our face. Relax our forehead, top of your eyebrows, cheeks, muscles around your eyes and jaws. Relax your tongue and let the relaxation flow to your chest and then to your stomach and abdomen. Relax your hands. Just check if there are any tightness or stress in any part of your body. On your face. Relax your waist. Your thighs, knees, and let the relaxation now flow to your toes. Now that the front part of your body is completely relaxed, focus on the back of your shoulders and let the relaxation flow from the top of your shoulders around the muscles of your spine to the top of your hips. Be in silence for a moment, enjoying the space, enjoying the calmness. Gently open your eyes, allowing the lights to come in before we get into the practice of micro hits. In micro hits, we start with focusing on our breath. Micro hits are practices wherein we do it for a very small time. It can be ranging from some seconds, few seconds to few minutes. And it has almost the same effect if done continuously. So here the advantage is, even if you do not have time to do a normal practice of mindfulness, it is possible for you to center yourself and practice and be mindful, and it has the same effect on the brain and your body. We start by focusing on breath. We will do it on 10 breaths. The 5 on focusing on inhalation and 5 on exhalation. So we start. You can keep your eyes closed or open. It's perfectly okay. You start with focusing on the inhalation. And now on 5 exhalations. Make the exhalations a little longer so that you can access rest through exhalation. Wonderful. These are the micro hits for breathing. We now move into the feel out micro hits, and we count 10 while we practice the feel out micro hit. Feel out micro hits. Just be aware of your body touching any surface. It can be your body touching your own, or your shirt or your trousers touching your body, or your earphones touching your ears, or the sole of your foot touching the ground. 10 feel outs. Label it as feel out. Wonderful. Practicing breathing, you practice breath, micro hits of breath and feel out. We now move into the practicing micro hits of see in. Visualize an image at the back of your forehead, and you just do it for some moments. For your benefit and for the easiness, you can count 10 while practicing see in. As you can label it as see in. In see in, it might so happen that the images can change, which is perfectly okay. We now move into the practice of hear out. Listen to any sound with curiosity for some time, as if you're listening to the sound for the first time, with curiosity. Listen to the and be very much aware of the intensity of the sound, of the parts of the sound. You can, if you are practicing hear out, you can also break the sound into parts and understand what is that sound composed of. Practice hear out. If there is a sound which is intermittent, focus on the pause. Hear out. Label it as hear out. Hear out. Hear out. Wonderful. Gently open your eyes, allowing the lights to come in case if you are closing your eyes. We now move into the practice of see out. Focus on any object that is around you, any direction, and look at it with curiosity, as if you're looking at it for the first time. Label it as see out. You can practice it anywhere. The advantage of practicing see out is you can focus on any object at any point of time, even while traveling or being in any office, in your own office, or doing a conversation with any person. So you can just practice the micro hit of see out just about any time, anywhere. We'll label it as see out. See out. See out. Just see it with curiosity, the color, the texture, the shades, anything. If you look at it with curiosity, you will see different shades easily coming up, and it's visible to you, which is not otherwise visible. See out. See out. Wonderful. Slowly bring your concentration to yourself. And so today we have practiced the micro hits of breathing, hear out, see in, and feel out. The other practices of feel in, or the other practices of feel rest or see rest, it's advisable that you do them while in a secured place and not while traveling, right? So a practice of see rest can be done by closing your eyes and looking at the dark and gray shades just in front or behind your eyes. So we can do it again some other day. So Olokanda, good morning. And those who are watching the YouTube, I would request you to practice it while concentrating on the objects with focus and with curiosity. That is all that you need in micro hits. And if you practice micro hits regularly, it has the same effects on the brain. That is the advantage of micro hits.
Good morning, Parthuda.
Good morning. Good morning.
So this micro hits have always helped me. In fact, a few months ago also you had mentioned once, তখন থেকে I have been practicing. So just standing in a queue or any time I'm feeling a little bit stressed out, I do the micro hits. Has helped me immensely.
So micro hits can bring in happiness. So while it is not only for removing stress, if you do it also whenever you remember, you can remind yourself by alarm or while doing some rituals like breakfast or going out for office or coming back home from outside. You can just do this micro hits about any point of time. And what would happen is slowly you would feel that happiness within you after practicing it for some time or some days. In fact, if you practice it regularly, even for a minute, any of this, so you can just practice breathing, micro hits of breathing or micro hits of feel out, which you can do it at any point of time, or see out at any point of time, even hear out. That would be helping you greatly, in fact, to feel happy also, because naturally you will feel happy. What happens is when we start focusing on them, as I mentioned earlier also, that the prefrontal cortex, it strengthens, and the circuit between the emotional and the thinking brain, that strengthens. It happens in micro hits, and it is proven. So you can do it at any point of time, any number of times, anywhere. But yes, see in, feel in, see rest. This you should be very careful, and you should only do it indoors while in a safe and secure environment. That is one thing which is advisable.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. So thank you, Alaknanda, for being there, and thank you for those who are watching the YouTube. And we'll see you tomorrow. Once again, Om Shanti, and let today be the happiest day. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you
Alaknanda.
so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.